Cai Animates. Hey there, Space Cats, back at it again with another video. So today I decided that I'm going to be drawing Pikachu as a human. This is purely a design that I created after seeing a bunch of people do different things like this, like drawing new Pokemon or drawing Pokemon as humans. I decided I wanted to throw my take, throw my hat into the ring, if you would. So I decided to make Pikachu. I know, generic, but just bear with me because I think this is probably one of my favorite designs that I've made. So starting with like the overall pose and stuff, I did a couple of sketches just to get the design down. For some reason, this was not one of those times where I had to draw multiple different poses before I got what I wanted. I actually knew what I wanted for the jump, and it actually executed very, very well. When it comes up to designs, I wanted it to be like Pikachu, like you know it's the character or you know it's been inspired by the character, but I didn't want it to be too on the nose. So, decided to change things up a bit. For starters, I wanted to give him a scarf to kind of signify like his tail in some way. And also I wanted to give him a Letterman jacket because I wanted to give like a warm vibe, because I didn't want him to just wear a scarf and then a t-shirt and some pants. So I decided to give him a Letterman's jacket just to give him like something warmer. I also decided instead of pants and some regular flat shoes, I decided to give him boots, mainly because I like boots. So it wasn't really like more or less of a design choice because oh it's Pikachu. It was really because I wanted to insert something that I really like. So yeah. Going into the hair, I was somewhat intimidated because if you guys see my art, go follow me on Instagram by the way. If you guys see my art, I kind of have a very linear way of doing hair. So it was kind of like something that I felt like I had to do. I felt that it was too straight. So even after the sketch, I kind of took the sketch and builded on it in a sense. So I added a few little more wisp of hair. Wisp. I'm not even gonna sit here and try to waste 15 minutes pronouncing that. Anyway, I added a couple wisps of hair, and then to signify like the red thingies on his face, I decided to use headphones, and to give a nod to the actual character, I decided to put a lightning bolt and a silhouette of Pikachu himself on the headphones. So I feel like this could have been very, very different. Like, I feel like there were some things that I could have fixed. Oh yeah, and I left a few things out on the sketch. I actually wanted this to be more highly detailed than it already was. I wanted to add some little pockets. I wanted to add the lightning bolts. I wanted to add a zipper to show that the jacket was clearly open. And I didn't do any of that, so I'm sorry guys. You probably wouldn't even have known if I told you, so yeah. Anyway, I'm just continuing on with the actual like line art, and for the line art I used a pencil because I don't know, it just, the pencil feels much more softer to me, and that's kind of what I gravitated towards. So yeah, I decided to use a pencil. Now the hands were actually somewhat difficult. You can't tell by the time lapse, but I did have to redraw the hands a few times, so it wasn't crazy, it was just a little bit hard. And I just want to say, yeah, I copy-pasted. I did not have time to draw a whole new hand, and it looks fine, so don't judge me. Anyway, at first, after I had copy-pasted it, I thought I was going to like change it up a bit, and I wanted to, but for the most part, all I did was just scale it down a little bit and redraw it after I did the sketch. And again, I had to draw the hand a few times, but it came out fine for the most part. And I guess it's pretty great that it came out the way it did, considering that Pikachu does have like very small hands. So I think it's kind of cute in my opinion. When it came up to the eyes, I did pretty basic. I wanted it to be similar to Pikachu's eyes, and mainly because I didn't want the eyes to be the focal point. I wanted his whole body to be like the whole, like, you see all of the visuals put together. So I didn't want to draw too much attention to the eyes, so I left it kind of plain and regular, which I'm not mad at all. That's just something I wanted to say. Honestly, when it came to the color, I was very, very, very happy with the way that came out. So, real quick, how I did the color, I used purely the airbrush tool after laying down the flat. I used the airbrush tool because I feel like it's better for me, and I wasn't really going for a painterly style, more like a little bit like minor shading and stuff like that. Oh, also, I wanted to give Pikachu black tips to kind of give off the nod to, you know, how Pikachu's ears are. So it was a little bit of that. Oh, and if you guys are worried about me pretty much removing the line art, don't worry about it. I have a line art layer like right on top of that, so I kind of knew that the line art was just going to like disappear at some point. So I decided to put the line art layer over that, and then use the color layer to, you know, make my colors. For the jacket, if you guys want to know why I went for like a light orange and then like an orange brown for the sleeves and the jacket itself, it's mainly because, again, I wanted to kind of not give too much of Pikachu in this drawing. I didn't want to say, oh yeah, this is blatantly Pikachu, even though it still resembles him. I wanted to give him a little bit more color, because if you know Pikachu, he's two-tone, pretty much yellow and black. So I wanted to just give off a little bit of a little bit more what you call it, and use that red accent color along with giving some orange and some browns to make it look better. The last part is the background, which wasn't that difficult to begin with. So yeah, there's really nothing to it. I added a little bit of floor, added his little shadow there because of the light source, and I think this came out the best it could. So here you guys go, Pikachu. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Now, if you want to be the very best like no one ever was, go on and like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Glad you liked it. Hope you guys continue to enjoy my videos. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I love you, God loves you, and I will see you in another video. Again, thank you guys so much, and bye!